Hey.
Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Bookworms Who Are Married, talking about books.
That's us.
It's everyone's favorite sitcom. It's actually more of a reality show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
it's like real reality. Just have real life of
Yep.
reading.
Yep.
But it's Monday night. We got some good stuff. It's Thanksgiving week in America here. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving,
It's coming up, yeah?
yep,
In a few days.
lots, pretty busy. Lots to do. Lots to eat.
Yes.
Lots to read. Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes. Yep.
So I gotta share. I'll share in a little bit, but I had a horrible last week of reading. It's absolutely dreadful, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. But good episode. We got a reading update. We are gonna do Corey's question of the week, which should generate some good discussion between us, and then we have tallied the votes. The results are in. If you watched last week's episode, you know what we're talking about. If you have not watched it yet, go back and watch it, because we are going to reveal from your votes which books we're going to read next.
Well, mine's a little bit different. Mine's more like right away in December. Yours is next, which I guess we're getting really darn close to December.
It's
at
gonna
this point
be in
anyway,
December.
So it's probably going to be that for
It's
you
going
as
to
well.
kind of be next, you know.
Yes.
So we're going to reveal, we're going to tally the votes. We're going to do like an elimination show, you know, with Dancing with
Kind
the
of like Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars finales on tomorrow. So
I'm
we're
gonna
going to do
cry
like,
after that's no longer on
Yeah.
anymore.
I know, who's watching that? But we're going to do kind of an elimination show. We're going to tally the votes. We're going to show how many votes each book got, and then reveal which ones are not going to be read next. And then we'll reveal at the end which one we will be reading next. It was good. We got a lot of votes, so thank you to everyone who voted. That was fun. I tallied them all up. I got them on note cards here. See the secret note cards here? I won't show them.
Yeah, you can't
The note
see.
cards, those have the votes right on there. But why don't we jump right into the reading update? I'm gonna have Katie start, because like I said, my week was bad.
Okay, so first up, I finished The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. I have not read anything else by her, so this is my first book by her. And I finished it literally 20 minutes before I had to be on for virtual book club last night. So talk about pushing it close. And the reason being is it was kind of a more rough week for me as well, I think, in general, which isn't saying a lot for me, because it's very rare that there would be a day that goes by without any kind of reading. But I still feel like I didn't, read quite as much just due to not feeling the greatest and having my last chemo treatment and all that jazz. And then also this one just kind of was a little slow for me. So that was part of it as well, is that I was kind of working my way through it slowly, and then it like crept up on me that we had it coming up, and I was like, oh, well darn. Like I had quite a bit left to get through, and I was proud of myself. I was able to do it, between yesterday afternoon and then like leading up to when we jumped on. So it did get, like, the pacing got a little better as I got further, so then I felt like I could move through it pretty quickly and, just get it finished up yesterday.
Sure.
But yeah, it was a good discussion with book club. This book is pretty highly rated, actually, on Goodreads. I landed just under 4 stars on this one, unfortunately. So I didn't love it as much as, some people, even in the book club, and then some of the reviews that I've been seeing on there. But yeah, I would still recommend it. I definitely still liked it. I just didn't love it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was very atmospheric. The writing is great. So, I mean, I definitely will read something else by her as well. We have Spells for Forgetting by her on our shelf. And then I know she's got some YA books as well that maybe I would go back and read at some point.
Sure.
But that one I just finished up, so that's very recent.
Love it.
And then I think this one is new to you guys, because I feel like I might have gotten it in the mail like after we came on last time. This was a gift from somebody, because we've still been getting books and other fun things off of our Amazon wish list, which we're incredibly grateful for. But this one's very timely, as this is written by Cynthia Erivo. It's called Simply More, a book for anyone who has been told they're too much, and this book is just gorgeous. Like, look at how you can like see on like her eyebrows and like her outfit, and then a really pretty picture of her on the back
It's kind
too.
of shiny.
It's a really, really little book. I'm already almost like halfway through it. The chapters are like super, super short. And I don't normally read nonfiction like physically. I know we've talked about that before. I typically prefer to do that on audio, but on occasion I will, for a certain book, pick it up physically. And this one's just like a super easy read too. And it's been really interesting to hear about her upbringing a little bit and her life. I think she'll get more into Wicked as it gets further. We saw the second part of Wicked, by the way, on Friday. It was incredible.
Yes.
I'm seeing it again with our middle daughter, so I'm excited to see it again in the theater. And of course, we'll be watching it like crazy once we can stream it at home. So if you are a Wicked fan too, or just a Cynthia Erivo fan in general, I would definitely check this one out. I think it just published last Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. So there's that one. And then, another, kind of Wizard of Oz, Wicked-esque book. I think I talked about this one the last time. I probably have not made any progress in it since then. I don't think, because I had to really focus on that book club one. But this is the Poppy Fields, another gorgeous book. So I'm excited to get further in this one. The chapters are pretty short in this one as well. It's just like a stunning book with the sprayed edges. So it's at least worth it to show it again, even though I don't think I've made any more progress. And these are just my physical reads, by the way. I'm reading a couple things on Kindle and listening to an audiobook, but just at least showing you physically what I got here. Still working my way through the Reformatory. This is a big book, you guys, man. And I did deviate from it a little bit on purpose to let my cousin catch up more, and now she's officially ahead of me. So I'm hoping to get a little bit further in this tonight before we go to bed. I read some of it today. But still not even halfway through. I'm at like the 40% mark.
Sure.
So longer chapters in this one, and just a long book in general. And the pacing is a little bit on the slower side, but I'm very invested in the story, so the pacing isn't really bothering me for this one. I really, really like it. So there's that.
Very cool.
Lots to talk about there. Yes. Ouch.
Yeah. So like I said, I probably had the worst week of reading I've had in probably 6 months. We've been super busy. We were super busy. I had to go back to work this last week, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I've been not really feeling very well. I have a lot of sinus related issues. I'm trying to get in with an ENT, but they can't get me in until like 29th of December. Hopefully get in earlier, we'll see. But it's hard to read when you're like, you can't focus. But I had a really bad week of reading, but we've been really busy. And I think we had something going on every day last week. Like last Monday, we filmed our video. Tuesday,
we always watch Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars. Wednesday was our son's birthday, which was awesome. Thursday
was my last chemo treatment.
Katie's chemo. We were celebrating that. Friday, we went to see Wicked.
Yeah, so we just didn't have a lot of like
Saturday was our son's birthday party. We had a bunch of kids running around here. And then yesterday I finally opened up the book and read a little bit, which was great. But I had a really bad week of reading. I think I've only made it a little further in this book, The Dream Builders. And it's funny, the Art of Art Book Club commented in one of our last videos, really wanting to hear my thoughts on it, which was cool to see them, because this is one of their books that they've had that really has not much buzz. And I want to give my thoughts. I really want to share about it. But I think it's kind of going to be it's an under-the-radar book because it's really good. It's really good. My lack of reading had nothing to do with the book. It was just me being busy and not feeling well. But with that being said, this brings us into Corey's question of the week. I wanted to talk about my lack of reading, which is a really big bummer, to be honest. But the question of the week is going to pertain to, do you have like a daily goal for reading? I mean, it doesn't have to be daily, but could be like weekly, like a short-term goal for the book you're reading, or just for reading in general. I know me and Katie's, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, they're very similar. For me, my goal every day is to just open my book and read something. Even if that is a page or a chapter, or it could be 100 pages. But my goal is to at least open a book and do some sort of reading every single day. So obviously last week, there were quite a few days I didn't even open my book, which was a bummer. I mean, it honestly, it does throw me off. It's not ideal.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do you, I know yours is similar.
No, it's the same. I mean, it's like, I mean, probably a lot of you, and if you're on Instagram too, see that I read a lot. And I end up with like a lot of books read in a particular month. But it is because I do read every single day. So that's really all it is. I was going to say it's not anything crazy because I don't set goals for myself daily. It's just that I want to be able to read in some capacity, whether that's listening to my audiobook while doing chores during the day. And then like there are nights where I am just so exhausted that I don't get to read right before I go to sleep. And that's weird for me. I'd say that would probably be an additional goal. It's just part of my routine, and I really like to be able to read at least for a little bit before my head hits the pillow. It's just something that I've grown super accustomed to.
Sure.
So there are nights when I just don't, and it does make me sad. I have that similar feeling of like, it's like a comfort thing to me, even if it is like, like Corey said, like a page or, you know, maybe a short chapter or something like that, but to be able to have that be the last thing I do before I go to sleep. But I also, I love to be able to do it during the day as time allows. Sometimes that doesn't happen. So it's just whether it's during the day or before I go to bed, I want to be able to read something. And there are going to be days where I read a lot more because I have the time or the opportunity. And then other days where we've been like in and out of the house or we've had something going on and I just don't get as much reading time. But it's just, it's something I want to do daily. So, yeah.
So that's a question of the week. CQOTW, Corey's question of the week. What is your daily reading goal? Maybe you want to read a certain amount of pages each day. Maybe you want to read like a certain amount of minutes, like maybe 10 minutes each day. Maybe you want to read a little bit before work, or you want to read, 15 minutes before bed. So do you have a daily reading goal?
See, ours aren't very specific. It's just for me, I don't have like a page number in mind or a chapter amount in mind. It's just that I want to get to read at some point.
Correct.
During my day. Yeah.
Or your goal is just to read every day. I mean, that's a good goal. Yeah. Obviously I failed quite a bit last week, but that is my goal. That is honestly my goal. I just don't have a good schedule. I'm not a good night reader. And I've shared a lot about I'm not good at reading at night because I get tired and I don't want to read when I'm not concentrating well.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to read I'd have to wake up and read before work or ideally after work. But I got a lot going on after work too. So I just need to have a better system.
Yeah.
But obviously I do read at night.
For at least a little while. You just don't make it as long as I do. Typically.
Yeah, but that's good. I mean, I'd rather read just a little bit at night, or there are nights, Katie, I'll bring my book upstairs with me to our bed, but it'll just be there. That's the thing. It's like when you're reading when you're tired is so hard.
Well, and it's kind of pointless because then you feel like you're gonna have to go back and read what you missed.
I'm just so much more
out of it.
I'm just really in tune during the day, especially if the sun's shining. Yeah. But I just had a really bad reading week. I don't know if anyone else has had that. I know after Kitty got diagnosed with cancer, neither of us read for a while.
Like I read, but it was just not the same.
It was not productive. Yeah. I don't think I opened a book for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But I think this last week was probably my worst week since then, where I went, I think 5 or 6 whole days without even opening it.
Yeah.
So it's a big bummer. We're not going to do that again this week, but it is Thanksgiving week. But that's the question. So please answer the question. What do you think? Give me some ideas. What are your daily reading goals?
And how do you...
Or if you have any suggestions for me, how to achieve the goal. Obviously feeling better would help.
Yes.
But that's the question. Yeah, just leave a comment. Let us know what you thought. But we're going to move on to the main event, the main topic. Yeah. If you have not watched last week's video, please go back and do that first because it pertains greatly to this video.
Yes.
So what we did, we selected 5 books that we want to read, that we want to read. No specific order. We showed the books last week, and we asked you guys to comment which one of these books you think we should read next. And I wrote down, we got the votes, we tallied the votes.
Yep.
We got a good amount of votes. So we're gonna go through kind of from the least popular to the winners, and we're gonna vote some books off of the island.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they won't be read soon still, but just
No.
not right away in
And
December.
These are all books that I'm going to read very, very
Yeah,
soon. It was more of a matter of which one next.
Yes.
That was the main goal, you know. Which one's the weakest link, you know? Like voted off the island.
Yeah.
It's like
Or like Dancing with the Stars. You know,
Yeah.
somebody's got to go home.
somebody has to go home. They're all good. But somebody
Home to the shelf for a little
somebody
while.
has to go home. So I will start. So,
Drum rolls. Maybe we should save that for the end.
yeah.
For the winners.
So this book got only one vote. So I will not be reading it next.
Okay. And it is...
And that book is Tell Me What You Did. What there was one commenter who said this book was very, very good. I think she said she did it on audio. But this one is very much on my timeline. It's just gonna have to be
Wait a little bit longer.
I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Maybe that's good because it's kind of chunky.
It's
No, I don't
bigger.
know.
Yeah,
I
but
keep-
look at the, like,
I keep
the
saying
margins
how
and the-
I keep saying how
I don't
long this
know.
book is, but every
The
time I open it, I'm like,
chapters.
man, this book looks.
It looks very readable.
It's a lot of spacing. So that's the first book voted off.
Okay.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
All right, next for me, with unfortunately 0 votes.
I know, so sad.
Is Small Favors by Erin A. Craig. And it could be because, you know, you guys are just not really familiar with her or the book, which is understandable. And I don't think I read like the whole description or anything like that, but
You have to sell it, hon.
I know I must not have
You did
sold
not
it as well.
sell it.
Well, I think it's pretty and it speaks for itself, but you know. But yes, I'm still very intrigued by this one. I will be diving into her books for sure. So speaking of goals, I have a goal to read like all of her books next year. Like make sure I can like get through
All of
everything
them?
that she's written so far. Because I read her most recent novel, which was her very first adult
Correct.
book. But then she's got, like a few YA books, and I have all of them. So I think I will start with this one, and then, you know,
Well, that's
from there.
That's a juicy goal.
yeah. So I'm going to read all of her books next year. This will be the first one that I open up. It's called Small Favors, but I will not be opening it up quite yet, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next.
All right, up next with 2 votes. So thank you to everyone who voted for this book. It's Watch Your Back by Terry Parlato. We were talking a lot about watching books
I know,
last
we had
week.
a lot
We
going
like
on,
books that people are watching.
I guess. Creepy.
Watching is just super scary. There is a show on Netflix that we watch called The Watcher. If you have not
Yeah,
seen it,
it's
and it is
pretty-
based
pretty
on
creepy.
true events,
Makes it that much creepier.
I was very, very
You were more disturbed by it than I was.
unsettled by it.
Yeah.
It was very unsettling. And I'm usually not hard,
Yeah, you're pretty even keeled or pretty like.
but
you
that
know,
one
don't get your
gave me a
feathers
couple
ruffled.
nightmares. It was just really weird. So, 3 votes. Watch Your Back.
2 votes.
2 vote. Sorry, I said it wrong. 2 votes.
We could
With
split
2 votes.
2 votes.
The next book not being read next is
Watch your back.
Watch Your Back.
There you go. It was very.
It's like you like make them all like step forward. Like step forward.
I know.
Everyone in the back group, you're going home.
All right. I don't think I can match your. You
should try.
Energy for this
Show
one.
do your Vanna White.
I don't know. Okay.
You know?
Next up, for me, with only 1 vote is.
Hey, it's better than 0.
To Cage a Wild Bird by Brooke Fast. Again,
I don't think enough people are familiar with that one.
People are not very familiar. It's also an arc, so it kind of like, it doesn't even have its like official cover yet, which is okay.
I like that
It's still
cover.
kinda
I think
cool.
it's just simple.
Yeah, for sure. But this is like Hunger Games-esque. Is kind of the vibe I'm getting. So yeah, thank you to the 1 person that voted for it. I will be reading it soon, but again, not right away in December.
All right. The votes are in. with 3 votes,
You gotta
the
write this
next book not being read next is from my favorite author, The Passengers by John Mars. This one will be read very soon. More soon.
More soon.
Wait, soon. More soon.
You
Yeah.
have to know your own your definitions of those.
I always forget.
I always
So,
forget.
it was close. Got 3 votes. It
Unfortunately, did not make the cut.
it's it's like you. There's always good people who get voted off too early,
Yes, right?
and
Like this next one.
exactly
Also with 3 votes
3 votes.
is Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. I guess this cover didn't quite do it.
It's no
And
secret.
it's got
You're not voting it
black
next.
sprayed edges and everything. So
Well, they weren't basing it off attractiveness of the book.
no, they weren't. But it is very attractive.
That one would win on looks alone.
It sure would. But we have to say goodbye
Mm-hmm.
temporarily. So, all right. I'll see you in January, most
All right.
likely.
Up
Or later
ne-
in December.
Up next with 6 votes. I actually thought this one was gonna take it for a while. I honestly was thinking this was gonna be the one, and I was excited. I was really excited. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna crank it out.
Yeah.
Like I will for sure read this one in the first quarter of the year. 6 votes. It's Red Rising.
But I think you got to be prepared to read the ones
By
after
Pierce
it,
Brown.
too. So
I know. That's true.
maybe it'd be a good thing to start
Yeah,
right in January.
like a lot
Start
of
the new year.
a lot of the very initial votes coming in were for this book, and I was like, oh, I wonder if this one's gonna just kind of take it, take the win, get the W.
Not quite.
But
It's the runner-up.
the next book, people were just
We're feeling it.
they were feeling it. So that's the runner-up. The second place. If you're not first, you're last. So sorry to Red Rising, you're last.
Not true.
Second. First is the worst. Second is the best. You ever heard that?
Yeah. As a kid. I
That's
used
true.
to say that.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah. All right. Second place. And this one I was like sort of hoping would win, and Corey was hoping that it wouldn't, because he still thinks
5 votes.
thinks that I'm not going to read it, which I am.
I
going
think
to.
that would have been the only way you would have read it
It's not
if
true.
it won this
Not true.
competition.
Is The Midnight Library. And no, see, I'm going to prove it to you because I'm going to read it second, since it's in second place. So I will read it in December. Just you wait and see.
Until I see
Thank you for
you
the 5 votes.
in the chair reading it,
Okay. Well,
I am not gonna be believing it.
you'll have to document it.
All right. So the winner
Now we can do it.
The winner with 8 votes. I don't think it's a surprise. This was just a given.
Yeah.
It was a gimme.
Look how excited you were to receive
I
it.
think everyone just wants to see me read this book. I want to see me read this book. And of course it's going to win because I'm very excited for it. With 8 votes, the winner of the competition, which book will I read next, is Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. So, yeah,
You've got to read it.
I gotta do it. So thank you for voting for this book because I needed that extra push. I was so
Not
excited.
just have it.
So excited to get this book, but now I can read it. We can talk about it. I can persuade all of you guys to read it. One of the guys I follow here on YouTube and Instagram, he read this book, and he is the reason I got so pumped about it. But it's also a movie franchise I love.
Yeah.
The first movie I
Yeah.
ever saw
He was
as a
going for it.
child. But he sold this book to me. He said that it is so good, very fast paced
Good.
in a book. And if you've seen the movie, you'll love the book.
Nice.
And it's not entirely the same. It's almost like he was explaining it like you've seen the movie, like whatever. Like reading the book will be like watching the movie, but it's not.
All right.
So I want to read it. If you want to read this book with me, let's do it together.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That is the winner. So my plan is finish the Dream Builders. Have a really good week reading the Dream Builders. I am gonna be reading The Housemaid in December. So kind of in my December books would be The Housemaid, and then obviously this book.
Yep.
That'll be my goal for December. If I can fit anything else more in, hopefully I can. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, seeing that, you know, Tyrannosaurus Rex eating people.
It's a cool looking book.
I know. It's got a good look. It's like got a patina. Who's been sitting on a shelf for 35 years.
Yep.
And now I'll sit on my shelf for 35 more until I give it to my firstborn child. When he gets married, this will be a gift, his wedding gift.
Wedding gift.
Hopefully he likes it. And then he will hand it down to his firstborn child or his pug, whatever.
Yeah. He really wants a pug. We'll see if that
No,
happens.
I think he said French Bulldog.
Oh, French Bulldog. Okay.
Yeah.
They are similar.
If you haven't seen on Instagram, it is our dog's 14th birthday. Her name is Malibu.
Yeah, you might be familiar with. Well, I don't know. I mean, we have some new people here, but we had a golden retriever for a little while too, George. We only had him for a couple years, and then he went and needed to live somewhere else because it just was not working out, unfortunately. But we did have 2 dogs for a little while there.
But we've had Malibu since she was
Long
12
time.
weeks old. Today she turns 14 years old. She is a good dog.
Yeah,
She is like to my right side right here, just laying down.
yeah.
That
Pretty
dog
chill.
can sleep. All right, enough diddle-daddling
All right,
around.
we gotta show my book here.
Yeah, yours was a clear winner.
11
Whew.
votes. Yeah.
It wasn't
Yep.
just like,
Yep.
just destroy the competition.
Totally. And that book is The Mad Wife by Megan Church. Yeah. So this is the one. This is the one, guys. It's the winner. And it does look really good. I think I must have sold this one really, really well. And you probably have just been hearing a lot about it too. I feel like it's a pretty buzzed about book right now.
Yeah, you did get some other votes throughout, but
Yeah.
it seemed like at first every vote was for The Mad Wife. And from what I was told is this book sold out with Aardvark within like an hour.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So you're lucky you went on right away and ordered it. So it's hard to find, especially the Aardvark. It's obviously not available anymore. So try to find this book somewhere. Read it with Katie.
Yeah. Or if you like audiobooks, maybe get it on audio if you're, you know, have a hard time finding a physical copy of it.
It just, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be
looks really
different.
good.
It's going to be different and excellent.
Yeah.
But clear winner,
I'm very excited.
just double, I mean, it got more votes than all the other books combined on yours.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
So everyone wants you to read it. I think people probably want to read it as well so they can read it with you.
Yeah, yeah. Join me.
But
This is what I'll be reading. I mean, of course, I'm still working my way through some other books, but I will definitely be starting this one no matter what else I have going on. And then, yeah, and what I wanted was to have something picked that was not holiday related, because of course I'll be reading a couple holiday themed books for December, but I'm gonna obviously sprinkle in some other non-holiday themed books.
I got no
too.
holiday books lined up in my queue.
But you don't normally do that.
You think I could
guess.
read a cute holiday rom-com?
You could.
Or should I read like You Better Watch
You
Out?
couldn't, because you're already reading this and a thriller, so maybe you should add in like a, you know, a cutesy rom-com.
What's the best one?
Maybe something I'm reading.
Okay.
We'll see.
One of the short ones?
Yeah, one of the short
Okay.
ones. Maybe you could do that too, and then discuss with book club. Could be a part of book club.
Yeah.
For December.
I could use like a Thanksgiving rom-com.
Yeah, there you go.
Could be called something like I don't have anything on like
Grateful Hearts. That'd be
something like
cheesy.
that.
Just came up with that
Like
now. You're welcome.
Thanks and Spanks or something.
Yeah, for a spicy book, sure. Okay, we need to.
It's a
read it.
friends to lovers. Okay. But yeah, that
Enough
was
of that.
that was that. Hopefully it was fun. I think it was a fun thing to do. Gave a little intrigue to our reading. Because picking books is not always the most exciting thing.
Not
So
really.
we got to kind of liven it up a little bit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, we can do it again. If anyone has any ideas for videos you guys want to see, but
A theme of
we're
sorts,
no
or-
short of video ideas. But if anyone wants to see something specific, a theme or just an idea, throw them at us. Throw them at us because we haven't done 2 videos the last couple of weeks. We got to get back to that. We want to do some more like themed videos, like certain books to read at certain times or whatever, like 10 horror books or 10 rom-coms that will make your heart pound.
Or books that don't get enough attention. You know, that would be one. Like under the radar books.
Yeah.
Ones that we've read that we feel like don't.
Yeah. Or like books we don't want to read.
Sure.
We're not going to do an unhaul video because we don't unhaul books. That would just be mean.
Yeah, we could just do like a video of books that probably won't get read for a long time. Not that we don't want to read, but aren't as excited
Or like
to read.
books we've done this with like books we've owned for a while.
Yeah, still haven't read.
Yeah, like the Midnight Library.
Like that one. Yeah.
So we can do something like that. But a lot of good ideas. So let us know any of your ideas. But other than that, we're gonna have a little shorter video. We're gonna hang out. We got the fireplace
It's
on.
not that short, actually.
I know, but we usually chat jibber jabber for 45 minutes.
Okay, this is a little less.
So we're gonna call it good.
Yeah.
But yeah, hold up the winners.
All right.
These are the books.
These are the winners.
Let us know what book you're reading next, or your first book you're reading in December. Give us some recommendations. But other than that, everyone have a great Thanksgiving. We will see you guys for sure next week. More books.
Bye.
Bye. Gobble gobble.